Across the globe, we are dealing with something that will be in the history books. And that means we all have a historic opportunity to lead, to learn, and to grow. My name is Fiona Spence, and I'm a rapid results mindset coach and trainer. And in the next few minutes, I will share with you a key question that you can start asking yourself today that will help you and those around you to thrive. And you'll also pick up a valuable new way to overcome fear and ultimately learn how you can stay strong whenever you're faced with uncertainty. I have this tin in my kitchen cupboard, and on it is written, "Keep calm and have a cuppa." So if you haven't already done so, do grab a drink, and I'll keep this video under the time it takes to drink it. When we think of history, we see this timeline on which events occurred. And what I'd like you to do is imagine that timeline, your timeline, reaching out in front of you. Take it to the end of your life, far, far into the future. Perhaps at the very end of it, you'll see a bright light. Now I'd like you to look back from that bright line across your time frame all the way back to today and see with great delight all the amazing things that you've achieved on your timeline. And you realize that you showed up as your best self. And the reason that you always showed up as your best is because from today you started asking yourself, how can I show up as my best self today? By daily asking yourself that simple question, how can I show up as my best self today? You can ensure that you live your life as a role model. Someone who has a positive impact on everyone who comes into their life. Your friends, your colleagues, your customers, your family, even your strangers. Many people that you come into contact with are feeling scared. They're feeling nervous. They're full of worry. Perhaps you've already seen people panicking, folding into themselves as they fear for their futures. And what a great opportunity for you to bring out the leader that I know is inside of you. So my challenge to you is to start each day with the question, how can I show up as my best self today? And when you do that, you can then go to bed at night and check in again and ask yourself, did I show up as my best self today? We are currently in the midst of a physical pandemic, but we're also in the middle of an emotional one. And naturally, people are feeling fearful, not just for their health, but for their futures as well. And fear is a very natural emotion. It arrives at times like this of uncertainty. And any mindset coach will tell you that your hindbrain hates the unknown. And if you don't reframe uncertainty, you'll quickly find yourself sitting in fight, flight, and freeze. So here's the thing. Science has demonstrated that those feelings of fear present themselves in the same way as excitement. Now I realized this some time ago. I was about to give this huge talk and I had butterflies in my stomach and my heart was racing and it was beating so loudly I thought it would jump out of my chest. And in fact, I experienced the exact same sensation just the week before when sitting on this roller coaster ride approaching the very peak of the highest climb. Before me appeared what looked to me to be the biggest drop that I had ever seen. And I had the exact same feelings. And so I decided that I would start to reframe fear. I would make fear into this positive, this welcome feeling. And from that point on, I called it expansion. And when I was about to do something new, whenever I was about to take on a new challenge or face the unknown, I'd see that as an opportunity to learn and to grow, to expand. And right now is the perfect opportunity for you to practice expansion. With the unknown comes an opportunity to learn, to expand your knowledge, to expand your experiences, and it's only through experiencing something new that you can grow. So why not approach this challenging time as your opportunity to grow? It's a time to adapt to new ways of thinking, to get uber creative and heighten those problem-solving skills, and remind yourself there is always a solution out there waiting for you to discover it. I'll repeat that. There is always a solution. There's an ancient Persian saying, and it's been passed on through history and translated into many, many languages. And I love it so much that I put it on my kitchen wall. And I use it as an anchor. I use it to remind myself that life by its very nature is transient. But you know what? It does always turn out okay in the end. So if you find yourself suffering from feelings such as fear, grief, overwhelm, anxiety, any sort of dis-ease, perhaps it will be of comfort to you. And so the saying is this: this too shall pass. This too shall pass. So to summarize, this is a great opportunity for you to learn and to grow, to bring out the leader in you by being a role model and showing up as your best self. So daily ask yourself, how can I show up as my best self today? And remember, there is always a solution, and however uncomfortable you feel, this too shall pass. If you found this video helpful, please do comment below and share it. And if you'd like to remain committed to being your very best, this is the time to deepen your relationships, to build those new skills, and to push forward with your life. So if you'd like to have a chat about how best to do that, please do get in contact with me. You can email me, fiona@thesmartestpath.com.au, or connect with me, Fiona J. Spence, on LinkedIn.